Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also, be sure to turn off the water to your dishwasher. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the diverter motor in a KitchenAid dishwasher. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a 5/8 open-ended wrench, 5/16 nut driver, Phillips screwdriver, Torx 15 screwdriver, small flathead screwdriver, even smaller flathead screwdriver, a plastic zip tie, and a pair of wire strippers. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new diverter motor, a thermal fuse, a bag of grease, and a couple of screws. The diverter motor is used for directing water throughout the dishwasher's wash arms for the best washing result. If you have noticed that the dishes on the upper dish rack are not coming out as clean as they used to be, the diverter motor should be checked and replaced if needed. Let's open the door, just pull it open, and then we're going to pull out the lower dish rack and remove it completely. Reach in and turn the base of the spray arm counterclockwise to free it, and then lift it off. Pull out the upper dish rack, then push it back in halfway. So we're gonna open this dish rack stoppers, one on each side. And now we can slide out the upper dish rack and push the rails back in. The next step is removing of this filter basket. If you see those two arrows against each other, that means that's locked. So we're gonna grab it and turn it counterclockwise to unlock, and then we can pull it out. Lift up and take out the screen. We need to remove these 3 screws. I'm going to use a Torx 15 screwdriver. So we need to remove this manifold. I'm going to use a small flathead screwdriver. Going to place it here and open the clip here on the side. There's a second clip on this side, but if it's not going to be open right away, when you open the right side, you will have to pry it off. Then there's a 2 on the top. Using the same flathead screwdriver, I'm going to open those 2 clips here. And remove the manifold. One more Torx 15 screw, and remove it, and then we can lift off this cover. We're gonna lift and remove the diffuser plate. So now we're gonna take out the 2 Phillips screws that hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Put the towel in the plastic container under the shutter valve just in case of the water will leak down, and then using the 5/8 open-ended wrench, take off the water line. Then using the 5/16 inch nut driver, loosen up the hose clamp and remove the drain hose from the air gap. Be careful, there is still some water inside the hose. Use a container or the towel. And now we're going to pull the dishwasher out. Slowly. And then we can grab it for the frame or the cabinet. Lift it up a little bit. There's wheels at the back, so you can easily wheel it out. Alright, close the door, and now we're gonna put it on the side. So we're going to remove the diverter motor. I'm going to use a Torx 15 screwdriver. I'm going to take out the 2 screws. And need to open a couple of clips here. I'm going to use the flathead screwdriver. And the other one right there. And the motor comes out. Now we're going to take out those 2 plugs. I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver. So I'm going to press the tab and remove the plug. Turn it around and do the same thing here on the blue plug. And free the wire from the clamps here. And this is the old motor. This is the old diverter motor next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. So next step would be lubricating the shaft. We have this packet with grease, so I'm going to open it, squeeze some on my finger, and we're going to apply it on the shaft. And we can install the diverter motor into the sump housing. I'm going to slide it into the opening, and I'm going to match holes here and there, push it in, and the 2 tabs are locked. Now we can secure it with the 2 screws. That's a Torx 15. Alright, so it's in, and now we can plug the top plug, the red double red wire plug goes in. So now I'm going to plug in the bottom plug. So I'm going to move to this spot, and I'm going to pull 1 thin darker blue wire. We have a pair of wires which are lighter in the larger diameter. So and only 1 wire, and I'm going to cut it using a wire stripper. And I'm going to use the wire strippers, and I'm going to strip the about 1/4 inch off both ends. Maybe a little smaller than 1/4 inch. So this is the fuse, and we're gonna put these 2 wires into these 2 openings. Doesn't matter which one, because we just technically slicing the wires in half. And I'm gonna put it in, hold it, and then using that tiny flathead screwdriver, I'm gonna tighten that screw here. Make sure it's tight. And the second wire goes in. I'm going to tighten it. Right. Then we're going to put this wire next to the harness, and we're going to attach it with a zip tie. Using wire strippers, we can cut the extra off. Be careful, don't cut any wires. So if you'll notice that that plug, yellow plug from the turbidity sensor, is loose, so we need to put it back on. This is not a part of the repair, but somehow magically it was disconnected. And push it back in. Okay, we're going to put the dishwasher upright again and install it under the counter. Pull the hose in there. Push in the top, and then we're gonna using a Phillips screwdriver, we're gonna secure it to the cabinet countertop. All right. Let's manually thread on the water line onto the shadow valve and tighten it using 5/8 open-ended wrench, and then we can take out the towel and the container. Connect the drain hose to the air gap and tighten the clamp with the 5/16" nut driver. So we're going to put a diffuser on the shaft. The shape of the diffuser, see the little cutout, is supposed to be matching the shape of the shaft. There's a cutout facing that way. Put it on. Drops in. Then we're going to install the cover. So this little post goes into the hole. So we're going to put a cover right on so that 3 holes would be matched, and this one also at the back. And we're going to secure it with a 1 Torx 15 screw. So manifold goes in next. I'm going to place it here on the top, match the holes 1, 2, 3. Then there's a 2 pair of clips. I'm going to push in the center so the clips on the side will lock. Then we're going to push in the top so the side clips will lock. And then we're going to install the 3 screws. Securing the manifold base with the 3 Torx 15 screws. The screen goes next. Place it right on the cutout. And the filter basket. I'm going to put it down. Push it down and turn it clockwise to lock. There's 2 arrows supposed to match. Next we're going to install the spray arm. I'm going to lock the base on, turn it clockwise, and then we can put the dish racks. And the upper dish rack goes in. We're going to install first the rollers, the wheels on the rail, and push it in, and the second pair of rollers wheel goes in. I'm going to pull out rails and lock these end caps. And the lower dish rack gets in. You just place it on and slide it in. And we can close the door. Turn the water on. Plug the dishwasher in and run it to check for leaks. Hopefully there is none. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.